It's so cute. Y'all want to see what it looks like? Check our socials at vow_881. But I mean, I wanna start from jump. Where does the inspiration for Rorisang and the Gurlz come from?
So Rorisang is a South African schoolgirl who loves K-pop. And because of that, she's trying to make her own Afro-pop. You know what, Tyler? Thank you for releasing an album called A-pop. I don't have to explain to people what Afro-pop is anymore. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you. So because Rorisang's trying to make this band with her friends in the school, she's got the vibe killer who's her choir mistress, and they have to prove her wrong and become famous. I'm telling you all of that because I used to be in an R&B band when I was in school. And so Rorisang and the Gurlz comes from me and my friends trying to make our own little band. Although my choir mistress was nice, but I had other scary teachers, so that's who their scary teachers base off of. And I started getting into K-pop maybe in my second year of university, and kind of just being interested in it because of animation, anime, and all of that. And then as, you know, you get an opportunity to prepare a project to pitch and enter competitions and all of that, I started...
Empire that you're building here, Rorisang and the Gurlz.
Exactly.
Like, y'all, the photo that Kabelo sent me, you know, like to promo is like adorable because it's literally her sitting in a seat.
With Rorisang
in the next seat making a heart. It's so cute. Y'all want to see what it looks like? Check our socials at vow_881. But I mean, I wanna start from jump. Where does the inspiration for Rorisang and the Gurlz come from?
So Rorisang is a South African schoolgirl who loves K-pop. And because of that, she's trying to make her own Afro-pop. You know what, Tyler? Thank you for releasing an album called A-pop. I don't have to explain to people what Afro-pop is anymore. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you. So because Rorisang's trying to make this band with her friends in the school, she's got the vibe killer who's her choir mistress, and they have to prove her wrong and become famous. I'm telling you all of that because I used to be in an R&B band when I was in school. And so Rorisang and the Gurlz comes from me and my friends trying to make our own little band. Although my choir mistress was nice, but I had other scary teachers, so that's who their scary teachers base off of. And I started getting into K-pop maybe in my second year of university, and kind of just being interested in it because of animation, anime, and all of that. And then as, you know, you get an opportunity to prepare a project to pitch and enter competitions and all of that, I started...
Empire that you're building here, Rorisang and the Gurlz.
Exactly.
Like, y'all, the photo that Kabelo sent me, you know, like to promo is like adorable because it's literally her sitting in a seat.
With Rorisang
in the next seat making a heart. It's so cute. Y'all want to see what it looks like? Check our socials at vow_881. But I mean, I wanna start from jump. Where does the inspiration for Rorisang and the Gurlz come from?
So Rorisang is a South African schoolgirl who loves K-pop, and because of that, she's trying to make her own Afro-pop. You know what, Tyler? Thank you for releasing an album called A-pop. I don't have to explain to people what Afro-pop is anymore. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you. So because Rorisang's trying to make this band with her friends in the school, she's got the vibe killer who's her choir mistress, and they have to prove her wrong and become famous. I'm telling you all of that because I used to be in an R&B band when I was in school. And so Rorisang and the Gurlz comes from me and my friends trying to make our own little band. Although my choir mistress was nice, but I had other scary teachers, so that's who their scary teachers base off of. And I started getting into K-pop maybe in my second year of university, and kind of just being interested in it because of animation, anime, and all of that. And then as, you know, you get an opportunity to prepare a project to pitch and enter competitions and all of that, I started...
Empire that you're building here, Rorisang and the Gurlz.
Exactly.
Like, y'all, the photo that Kabelo sent me, you know, like to promo is like adorable because it's literally her sitting in a seat.
With Rorisang
in the next seat making a heart. It's so cute. Y'all want to see what it looks like? Check our socials at vow_881. But I mean, I wanna start from jump. Where does the inspiration for Rorisang and the Gurlz come from?
So Rorisang is a South African schoolgirl who loves K-pop, and because of that, she's trying to make her own Afro-pop. You know what, Tyler? Thank you for releasing an album called A-pop. I don't have to explain to people what Afro-pop is anymore. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you. So because Rorisang's trying to make this band with her friends in the school, she's got the vibe killer who's her choir mistress, and they have to prove her wrong and become famous. I'm telling you all of that because I used to be in an R&B band when I was in school. And so Rorisang and the Gurlz comes from me and my friends trying to make our own little band. band. Although my choir mistress was nice, but I had other scary teachers, so that's who their scary teachers base off of. And I started getting into K-pop maybe in my second year of university, and kind of just being interested in it because of animation, anime, and all of that. And then as, you get an opportunity to prepare a project to pitch and enter competitions and all of that, I started...
Empire that you're building here, Rorisang and The Gurlz.
Exactly.
Like, y'all, the
Cablo's cozy corner, cozy corner. Cablo's cozy corner, cozy corner. Cablo's cozy corner. Cozy corner, Cablo's cozy corner, cozy corner.
And good morning, and welcome to Cablo's Cozy Corner. Hi. Hang on, my serial camera is echoing. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. My serial camera is echoing. I'll be right back.
It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz.
Woo! And we should be back in a moment. I'm sure I'll be here. I'm sure you can see me. I hope you can see me. Welcome back to Cablo's Cozy Corner. Happy Saturday. I managed to get into my onesie and ready to do the live stream again today. If you didn't know, this morning we had an interview with radio station called VOW FM, Voice of Wits University. So we were there at 7:45. So we woke up very early so we could get there early, and now we're back for the live stream. So that's why we're starting a little bit later than normal on the live stream. If you are new here, my name is Cablo, and I am the creator of Rorisang and the Gurlz, and this is Cablo's Cozy Corner, where we watch Saturday morning cartoons and do a whole bunch of other fun stuff in between, like drawing, behind the scenes, coloring, and chatting. Woo! Catching my breath. And since I mentioned this interview, if you joined the live stream early, you might have heard a little bit of a clip there of the interview from VOW FM. As soon as I have a full segment of it, I will post it on Rorisang's Instagram and TikTok and all of those places. So come in, enjoy the live stream. We're going to kick it off with some short films from Cablo Studios. I should have my breakfast menu up right now. We're going to watch a short film from the studio called The Little Teaspoon of Sugar, which is actually a medical short film about a little girl named Lisedi who is diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. And I won't spoil it for you, but that was the first time we ever made like a high school themed animation. And then we're going to do a bunch of Rorisang marathons today. We're going to watch part 1 of Rorisang and the Gurlz. Then we're going to dance to the music video. We're going to read some webtoons from Rorisang and another project called Rise. And we will wrap up with another episode of Rorisang and the Gurlz. So stay tuned on the Cozy Corner. Stay tuned to Cablo's Cozy Corner. And let's reclaim our childhood together with Rorisang and the Gurlz. And I hope you guys are all doing well this morning. It's been very hectic. It was very cold this week. It was snowing, in fact. My cousins and I were like, hey, we should visit Lesotho one day when it's snowing. It was very freezing this week. So without further ado, let's line up our next show, which is The Little Teaspoon of Sugar. And then let's get to watching our cartoons. And I don't have cereal at the moment, but I do have a warm beverage because it's still cold, even though winter is on its way out. All right, I'll see you after the first cartoon.
It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. Let's go, let's go.
Come on, go, do it! Let's go! Yay!
Oh my goodness.
To learn more about Cablo Studios short films, go to cablostudios.com/movies.
Let's And the award for excellence in netball goes to Lisedi. Huh?
I just bought a new it. Spend a couple thousand just to cruise it. Shawty said she love me, but I swear she never prove it. I never tell her, but I put it in the music. Well, that's
Bye, Cindy.
Bye, Dad.
Alright, listen. Have fun at school.
Hey, Lisedi, hey. Hi, guys.
Oh! What? Joe, what's happening with your uniform? It looks like you lost weight. Yeah.
Dude, nah, I'm just wearing baggy clothes.
Remember, we have a maths test on Friday, and your tutorial is due tomorrow. So make sure that you study very hard, and remember that this is problem solving.
Lisedi, wake up! Wake up!
Ha ha. They said it's due on Thursday. Yes.
So it's true.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm not hungry.
See you on the court. Hello.
Lisedi, sweetheart, I think we need to visit the doctor one more time.
No, Dad, I don't want to go. It's always the same thing. They keep poking me, and some of them are even rude. And they don't even know what's wrong with me.
Good afternoon, Lisedi. How can I help you today? Can you tell me how you've been feeling?
Well, sometimes I get sleepy in class. So I have to go to the bathroom, and that irritates my teachers. I haven't really felt like eating. And my friends said I've lost weight.
I feel you. I'd like to do a finger prick test and see what we might be dealing with today. Daddy, you need to take your daughter to the hospital as in yesterday. Her glucose levels are extremely high. Her glucose levels are extremely high. This is an emergency.
Listen.
Dad, what is this thing?
So that there on your arm is called a continuous glucose monitor, Lisedi. Hi, I am Nurse Joy, and I see that you are finally awake. So the monitor keeps track of the sugar levels in your body, and the pump, yes, that gives your body enough insulin to help you process sugar throughout the day. You see, your father told me that you were diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, which means everything is going to change and nothing is going to change.
Let's get you home, kiddo.
Live your life as you normally would. Look, it's that girl. I want to vomit it, Karen. Can you believe it? With your dad, having fun at school, and before you know it, you'll have found a whole new way of life. Yes! That's even better than the one that you had before. Ooh.
Here, this is for you.
Thanks, Dad.
Use it to keep your medication safe and for anything else you need.
Cute bag. Thanks.
You're late.
Yes. Okay, come on, you got this.
Run. Listen. Yes. So proud of you girls.
Yay! And that was the Little Teaspoon of Sugar, which we animated so many years ago. It was our first time ever animating like school kids and having talking voices, and you can see how much Rorisang and the Girls has improved on our technique and everything from Kevlar Studios. So one of my favorite things in that movie actually is the end credits, because you get to see stuff like this. You get to see the character designs that we did. This was also when we started doing floating hair. This was our design for Lisedi. We knew she was going to be a netball superstar, so we designed her to have her. We went through different designs, so we landed on this. Her floating braids, the little puffs, and we knew that Lisedi would have a really close relationship with Dad, and so in one of the scenes in the film, you can see them chopping vegetables while she's getting into her new routine of monitoring what she's eating, making sure that she's adjusting her lifestyle now that she's been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. And there's even Dr. T. who features as a character in The Little Teaspoon of Sugar. She's the doctor who ends up correctly diagnosing Lisedi with um, the type 1. Actually, she finds that Lisedi's blood sugar is too high, and that's how she ends up in ICU. So it's Dr. T who realizes that we need to check her sugar, which actually happened in real life. There was a girl whose name is Lisedi who inspired this short film. And you know us, that's what we do at Kevlar Studios. We base things off of real lived experience. This was also our first time designing extra school kids. These were the netball girls from the opposing school team that Lisedi had to play against. And then these are some of the netball girls from Lisedi's team. My favorite part about the fact that we own the Little Teaspoon of Sugar is the possibility of a crossover with Rorisang and the Girls and the characters from Lisedi School. I think that would be so cool. These are some extra school girls. And I think these are even some notes from when we were doing the animation. As we worked together as a team, there were some like um notes that I would do to correct the character design or correct the model. This was one of my favorite shots in the film where she's walking through the hallway. Some of those are my favorite shots from the movie, and these are just the notes that we would give, adjusting the model and adjusting how the characters are positioned, their proportions. It's actually quite exciting to do that as an animation director. Me myself personally, I like doing stuff like that. And here we have them in the locker room, just adjusting the designs and adjusting how the characters are sitting. So this is how the movie looks before it becomes a movie. And even with the Little Teaspoon of Sugar, that was our first time doing product placement. We had this company called Diabetic in the US that makes bags for, this is not sponsored right now, but they make bags for people who are living with diabetes that just help them with their lifestyle, but they make the stuff really cute. So we had this scene where the little pouch for your glucometer, that's the device that helps you check your sugar levels. She had a unicorn version of it. There was also a backpack that Lisedi had when she was walking to school for the first time. This was some concept art that we did. And she also had a little like satchel side bag. And all of it is just bags that make extra space for your medication and for your devices and things. And it was just a really fun project that taught us a lot about how to make a full narrative with characters that talk and see a full story complete. And we did this through something called the Cablo Studios Virtual Animation Residency. And those are all the Cablo animators. So that was the Little Teaspoon of Sugar that we animated a few years ago. And I want to take all of that I just showed you, turn it into a mini art book, and we will probably put that on the Patreon that is probably linked below. And if it isn't, it will be linked below. Without further ado, it's time to dance. So we're going to enjoy Rorisang's groove, get up, dance, wake ourselves up on a Saturday morning, and enjoy some music, some original music from Rorisang and the Girls. So coming up next is Rorisang's Groove.
Let me introduce you to some new things.
Smile. Smell the trophy.
Yes.
I say definitely have to have food and cupcakes and
Yeah. Let's get glorified.
group hug. Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about Rorisang and the girls. Rorisang and the girls. Cat plays drums, Katie on guitar, Lisa plays piano, Cassie writes lyrics, and I've got the vocals all the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Rorisang's Groove official music video. I rate we should do a behind the scenes. What do you think? Let me know how you enjoyed the video in the comments. Bye! I never get tired of Rorisang's Groove. I will never get tired of Rorisang's Groove. And if you want to listen to it again, you can always go to Spotify, Apple Music, all the places where people listen to music, and stream Rorisang's Groove and listen to it and enjoy it and just get immersed into the world of Rorisang The Gurlz. And speaking of immersion, let me put up my banner. We're going to be doing two events that are coming up. We've got Afro Geek. Let me write it here as a banner. Afro Geek that's coming up on the 22nd of August this month, so next weekend actually, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to be talking about the journey of making Rorisang and the Gurlz. And oh wait, I should tell you the venue before I add this banner. Is it playing? Okay, let's add the venue for the banner. Uncle Tom's Community Hall, Soweto. Let's add the banner. It should be playing. Hopefully it's playing for you. It's not playing for me, but hopefully it's playing for you. So we're gonna be at this banner is why is this banner not showing Batu? Oh. Okay, maybe I have got too many words. Save. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So we're gonna be at an event called Afro Geek, all about animation, gaming, visual effects, here in South Africa, and we're gonna talk about Rorisang and the Gurlz. We're gonna talk about what it's like running a studio, how we've been growing with the studio, and the journey of making your own TV show. We'll be there on the 22nd of August, so the next week Saturday. So there will be no live stream next week Saturday. That's why we had to do the live stream today. And we're going to be at Uncle Tom's Community Hall in Soweto. Very important if you are somebody who really wants to create your own animations, your own TV show, your own cartoons, your own comic even, then come out to Afro Geek. And then next month, we're going to be at Comic-Con Africa. But I'll tell you more about that closer to the time. And we'll be talking about how you make your own webtoon into a animation. So make sure that you check out Afro Geek. I haven't linked them in the description, but I'm sure I can link it after the live stream. And if you keep up with Rorisang and the Gurlz on TikTok and Instagram, then you'll be able to keep up with what's happening with all of the events that we are attending. And I would like for us to now watch some Rorisang and the Gurlz and get into our marathon. So coming up next, we're going to watch Rorisang and the Gurlz. I don't think I have a coming up next animation for Rorisang and the Gurlz. I hope I do. Even if I don't, we're still going to watch Rorisang and the Gurlz. I think if I just click it, it'll play. I'll see you on the other side. We're going to talk about it, chat about it, and I'll tell you some behind the scenes goodies for Rorisang and the Gurlz.
I said quiet! Who do you think you are? You think you can sing? You'll never be good enough. You will never be good enough. You think you can sing? Rorisang Hang, you are disqualified!
Rorisang. Rorisang. Rorisang Itumeleng Hang. Are you sleeping? Wake up.
Next time on Rorisang and the Gurlz.
If you had just packed your suitcase in advance, then we wouldn't need to rush like this. As if the family legacy lecture was not enough this morning. Let me introduce you to some new things. New things. Miss T-Bra.
I'm so excited that the first episode of Rorisang and the Gurlz is alive. In case you didn't know, hi, my name is Rorisang, and I am the person who this TV show is about, I guess. But this is so exciting. Look at all the beautiful people who worked on the show. And I really hope you stick around so that you watch the rest of the series, because it's going to be a fun time. I promise you that. So I'll catch you in the next episode of Rorisang and the Gurlz. Bye! For those of you who really love the show and want to see more, don't forget to check out Rorisang and the Gurlz on Patreon. All the links are down below. Bye!
My name is Tandega Gina. I am a character designer, illustrator, and storyboard artist for Cablo Studios, and I have been here for a while. I don't think my process has changed over time because I think I've figured out something that works easily for me, depending on whatever it is that I'm working on. But generally, it's the same process, which starts with finding references. I think that references really help the process, especially if you have no idea what you're doing or if you're trying to figure out some kind of concept. It's best to look for references, and not just online, but going outside and looking at nature, and maybe looking at all sorts of inanimate objects and things like that, and then move on to the sketching stage, where you take those references and then you use them to come up with different ideas. I do that a lot for the webtoon or any social media ideas that we have for Rorisang and the Gurlz. And then from then on, I guess you really do have to consult other people and ask for feedback, things like that. We do that a lot here at Cablo Studios. We show each other's work and we critique and give advice and things like that, so that we can, all have some kind of input and not just have one person decide everything. That's how we do a lot of collaborative work, and that's why we produce work that we are all proud of. And then from then on, I can continue with the concept, whatever idea comes to mind. Again, you never stop looking at references. You never stop learning by looking at other things and other people's work, things like that. So yes, that is my work process. I hope that you stay tuned for the next episode of Rorisang and the Gurlz and keep up with the webtoon. Bye! Stream Rorisang on TikTok, on Instagram, on Spotify, on YouTube, on Webtoon, or I will find you.
Rorisang and the Gurlz by Cablo Studios. Previously on Rorisang and the Gurlz.
Who do you think you are? You think you can sing? Rorisang, you are disqualified!
Rorisang. Rorisang. Rorisang itumelenghang. Are you sleeping? Wake up. I have told you time and time again, if you had just packed your suitcase in advance, then we wouldn't need to rush like this. You have to learn to manage yourself much better than this. And what did I say? No headphones in the car. Please take them off. You know that it's the first week of school. You know that we have to come to school early. We cannot keep repeating this over and over again. And finish your breakfast.
Whoa! Huh? Hey!
Let me tell you what my mom always said to me. Fun times will be there, but if you can just focus and manage yourself well, you will be successful, Rorisang.
Stop, madam.
He does this every time.
Okay. All good. Stop.
Every time.
I'm gonna miss you, sweetie.
He's ready.
Okay, let me see you. Now, I only want to hear good things this term. Okay? And remember, virtue strives
for what is difficult. I know the school motto, Mother.
All right. Let me get going before I am late for my board meeting. Cassie! Hey! You mustn't miss me too much, eh? You wish. Bye! Let me introduce you to some new things! Missed you, brah! Wow, Cassie, your sister got a new car. Cool, man.
Yeah, our uncle kept making fun of her during the holidays. That's when she decided she was gonna buy it secondhand.
Let's go. Miss B is gonna do registration.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Wait a minute. Okay. First of all, what is that? Why is the boarding house suddenly sponsored by my family's foundation?
Oh, that! I saw them installing it before the holidays.
As if the family legacy lecture was not enough this morning. Now I have to see this every day.
Rory, what are you doing? You can't scratch it off. Just let it go. Okay, Ro, you need to calm.
Hey, let me at it. Welcome back, girls. Did you have a good break?
Hi, Miss B.
Hi, Cassie. Good to see you. Good to see you too. Crazy. I'm telling you, Cass, I just need 5 minutes with a screwdriver. Next time on Rorisang and the Gurlz. What even is my life, Cassie? Let's see. Cassandra Elliott and Rorisang Hung are both checked in.
You have to look at things from the bright side, Ro.
Sounds serious. I hope it's not contagious. Okay, who here is enjoying the latest episode of Rorisang and the Gurlz? Because I know I am. In case you didn't know who I am, hi, I'm Rorisang, the person who this show is about. And look at all these beautiful people who have worked so hard to make this show reality. I'm so glad you're here with me, enjoying the show, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think is going to happen in the next episode. I can't wait to hang out with you some more. I'll see you in the next one. And, oh yeah, don't forget to like, to subscribe, all these things. And I'll see you very, very soon.
For those of you who want more of Rorisang, find us on patreon.com/Kablo Studios, and you can read the webtoon. I'll see you soon. Bye! I think it is about time that we switch to the serial camera and I show you the serial camera. Let me remove myself and bring the serial camera forward. Today, I don't have cereal for breakfast, you guys. And Rorisang. I think Rorisang ate my breakfast. Because what do you mean my mommy muffin has been chowed? These are Rorisang's mom's famous mommy muffins, and we're actually thinking that we should bring them to Afrogeek next week when we come through. Let's shift it like this. Maybe when we put it like this, it won't look as chowed as much as Rorisang has chowed it. But today's cereal cam, I thought I should highlight that for you. It's something that we've been eating today. Instead of cereal, we had a warm cup of cappuccino, actually, and a mommy muffin. And I think we should get these mommy muffins to the people at Afrogeek because they're delicious. Something else that I wanted to highlight today on our cereal cam is our trading cards. We have these Rorisang The Gurlz trading cards that they're random inside the box and you don't know which one you're going to get. And on the one side is a picture of the girls, and on the other side is the camera is blurred. If I tap my screen, no. Okay, serial cam is just going to be what it is. But on the other side of this card, it says, bold as a lion, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous, a marvelous work indeed. So that's what's on the side of the card. And then other times, the cards actually have like facts about the girls. Like, fun fact, this is KG's card. There she is. Oh no, it's nicely in focus. This is KG's card. She's one of the Platinum Twins, which you guys haven't met today in the episode. Her birthday is on the 16th of April, and her hobbies include beat making, sewing, listening to Big Dream, her favorite K-pop band, and sleeping. So every time you get these trading cards, you have to swap with your friends until you are able to collect all of them. There's 2 cards for each girl. And there's even the Vibe Killer and Miss Bloom, who is our favorite teacher. Miss Bloom saying, let me make sure I'm on camera. Cool. Miss Bloom saying is, everything is good in its own time, which is beautiful. Oh no, that shows nicely on camera. That's cool. So that's a serial camera today. And this morning I was sharing the coloring book. I got to meet a lovely little girl at the radio station, Amorelang, and I got to give her a Rorisang The Gurlz Music Dreams coloring book, which is so cool. So hopefully she enjoys that, and she's able to write down what her dreams are, and she's able to achieve her goals, because that's so cool being on radio at that age. And what else is here on the serial camera that I can talk about? So if you want to get a hold, I love the buttons, by the way. I know students always love the buttons whenever we buy them, bring them to like Afrogeek and Comic-Con and all that. Why is this struggling to show nicely on camera? Button. Yeah. Okay, girl, your camera don't want to show nicely. Can I do like the fashion, the makeup influencer? There we go. So the buttons are one of my favorite things. I always wear them whenever we meet people. And we'll have all of this on sale at Afrogeek. So right now we exclusively sell our Rorisang The Gurlz merch at events, at like farmers markets, conferences, and that sort of thing. And we will eventually have them back online on our online store. But for now, it's exclusively in person because we want you to feel and touch the products and enjoy them. So make sure that you head to Afrogeek later this month and to Comic-Con later this year and enjoy all the Rorisang goodies so that you can also be Rorified. Let me bring back my face so you can see me, so that me and the serial cam are together. There we are. Here we are together, me and the serial. Oh, the serial cam is gone. That's fine. Cool. So that was Rorisang The Gurlz Marathon episode 1. And episode 2, excuse me, I think what would be really nice is if my face would show on screen. There we go. I think what would be really nice is if we actually read the webtoon, because I think that that's also one of the best ways that you can enjoy the story of Rorisang and get into the world of Rorisang and the girls even more. So I'm going to add the webtoon here on screen. Hopefully you can see it. This is what you just watched in the animated. You just watched this webtoon in animated form. This was the moment where Rorisang and Cassie met up together at school. And it's so much fun seeing how the animation interprets what we originally drew in the webtoon. I want to read just a little bit further because the TV show left us hanging, you guys. So let's read just a little bit further. So Rorisang, Cassie's like, wow, you actually got here early. And then Rorisang's like, haha, it's by nature. It's by nurture, trust me. So Rorisang's not that good at time management, you guys. And then Rorisang's like, your sister got a new car? And Cassie's like, yeah, but we got it secondhand. And Rorisang's like, even cooler. I want to change the music to so that we have some nice background music. Cool, there we go. So Rorisang's like, even cooler. And then Cassie's like, let's go. Miss B's gonna do registration. And Rorisang's like, okie dokie. And then they stop. And Rorisang's like, okay, but first of all, what is that? And there's a big, the music is so loud. There's a big welcome back grade 9 sign, and then there's also this big board that says Our Lady of Virtue grade 9 boarding school, now sponsored by the Gang Foundation. And Rorisang is like, why do I have to see this first thing in the morning? And Cassie's like, oh, that. So they mean stalling it before the holidays. And Rorisang is like, as if the family legacy lecture this morning wasn't enough. And then she's like, it still looks fresh, though. Do you think I could peel it off? And she's like, scratching. And Cassie's like, highly unlikely. And Rorisang's like, let me at it. And Cassie pulls her across. Cassie's like, okay, you need to calm the farm, right? And then she pulls her transition. And then Miss Bloom, or a hand, sorry, I'm spoiling it. Then the hand sticks something against the wall. And then she says, oh, welcome back, girls. Did you have a good break? And then Cassie's like, hi, Miss B, it's good to be back. Like, I'm telling you, Cassie. Hey, load the webtoon. There you go. I'm telling you, Cassie, I just need 5 minutes with the screwdriver. Problem solved. And then Miss Bloom says, glad you're in good spirits, girls. This year's stationery's over on the table. Please take one each. We've ordered just enough copies, so don't lose them, girls. There's no spares. And Cassie's like, yes, ma'am. And Rorisang is still angry about the sign. I was like, rah, sponsorship. I can't believe this. And Cassie's like, stationery is my happy place. Miss Bloom carries on. Let's see. Rorisang, Kang, and Cassandra Elliott are checked in. Now, what is this I hear about screwdrivers? Whoa. And then we always end off the webtoon chapters with a funny moment or an important moment from the episode. This is brilliant. You should see this animated. We'll watch this next week. Okay, so if you want to read the webtoon, you can. Let me copy this link. I wonder if I can copy it and put it in the comment section. You can copy and let me copy this link. Read the webtoon. Okay, so you can read the webtoon on webtoon.com or on the Webtoon app. Of course, if you are a child, you must make sure you download the app with your parents' permission. But if you are teenager or an adult, you are able to then read the webtoon on the Webtoon app and enjoy the story of Rorisang and the Gurlz. And you can actually stay ahead of the people on TikTok and on YouTube because the webtoon is ahead of the story. Let me show you. We've got all these chapters that are waiting for you to read them. Let me go back to where I was because I think I was actually reading from episode 3 of the webtoon. And we have all the way up till episode 21, which came out 2 weeks ago. And so not 2 weeks ago, a week ago. And so a new webtoon episode is going to come out in the next week, according to my schedule. In the next week or in 2 weeks time? Let me check my calendar quick. I think we're going to release a new webtoon episode on the 25th. So just after Afrogeek, yeah. On the 25th of August, we'll have a new webtoon episode coming out. And so it is that time where we have to say goodbye, And I'm sad to say it, but it's been so much fun hanging out. And I think that I will leave you with an extra bit of animation from Rorisang and the Gurlz. We've got some cool stuff coming up later this year. We're going to release another Rorisang and the Gurlz music video all about overcoming internet and cyber bullies and not being a bystander and actually participating in helping your friends. That's going to come out in November this year. So excited. But until then, I would love to leave you with some music from Rorisang and the Gurlz. And so I actually want to play a bonus music video, but I got to load it up quick. And then we're going to be wrapping up the Cozy Corner. It's always so much fun hanging out and being here on the internet and dealing with everything that comes with being live on Rorisang's YouTube channel. And so I hope that you enjoy this music video. But let me see. It should be coming up soon. And then we'll wrap up the Cozy Corner. So give me a second while it loads and we'll be right back.
It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz.
By the way, Cassie, what's the first period?
The first week of school is zero chill. All the homework schedules I can't deal. The first week of school is zero chill. All the homework schedules I can't deal. Girl that you find is never out of line. Girl that you the first week of school is zero. No matter what it is, I just can't tell. The first week of school is zero. The first week of school
zero gel. The comprehension test is always on a Friday. On Friday, the prepared reading counts for 20% of your term marks.
The troops in the trenches had to form a pincer to counter-maneuver all their enemies. A pincer. Trigonometry, it starts with sine, tan and cosine. Why do you girls so easily forget?
I wish I could leave this awful place, but girls from my family always stay. What is the point of living this way? We just got back from holiday. What's the point of being a virtue girl anyway?
Rory, get down from there before they shout at us. Rorisang, I think you made your point.
Next time on Rorisang and the Gurlz. And then, who are they supposed to be?
You literally did the same thing, Ro. The Platinum Twins are no different.
Wait, Platinum? How do you know this stuff?
Chapel gossip! Shh! Rory, I just heard that there's a new teacher. Apparently she's really scary and she's from overseas.
First it's the family lecture, then I fall over my desk from the millions and millions of homework, and now there's a new teacher? Oh my gosh! I hope that you guys are just as overwhelmed as I am watching this episode. In case you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Rorisang, the person who this TV show is about, and I hope that you've been enjoying it and that you are appreciating the people that make the episodes, and I hope to see you in the next one. And that's it. I don't have anything else to say. I hope you have a happy day. And that's the end of the end credits. And stay Rory-fied. And find us on Patreon. All that stuff.
It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz, Rorisang and the Gurlz. It's Rorisang.